coming across mad stuff in this church, eh? Just like things like just things on the walls and things everywhere. Look at this, listen to this one. Walk in a manner worthy of the calling with which you have been called. Peace, power, respect, dignity, love.
There's no issue why it shouldn't move fast. I would like that, and then of course that's still half the year left.
It's been just what got me to where I am, and where I continue to go, and where I will continue to go, is an insane work ethic.
You have to take all that on in order to continue to evolve and move forward. And if you don't, it's going to keep getting harder, and you're not going to get better.
Yeah, I don't know. I just show up. And I actually don't show up because I'm always there. My mind is always on this. It never shuts off.
I'd like to just get past that and just get into this consistency, bracket. And I feel I will. I feel I can. And I'm excited for it.
If you were doing something that you are passionate about, and that's what I have engaged my entire life's work in, things that I am passionate about. You cannot fully commit to something if you are not passionate about it. So you must look at your surroundings, at the things you were involved in, and ask yourself, are you truly passionate about these things? Do you truly want to put every ounce of your being into these things? And I am blessed.
I can never stop thinking about this game.
I wish for consistency. I'm working for consistency. Like I said before, I've had this on-off thing for a couple of years, and it's been frustrating.
This is an amazing opportunity that they must take this with both hands. They must recognize that they are here for themselves. You don't need nobody to hold your hand. You go in and handle your own business. And that is ultimately how you climb to the top of the game. That is how I climbed to the top of the game. Truly blessed by something. I am not sure what it is, but I am blessed that I was able to find my passion, the fight game, the whiskey game, the fashion game, the fitness game.
Yes.
These are my true passions, and I am going down these avenues that these avenues that the fight game has opened up for me. I'm going down them at 100 miles an hour with no brakes and full confidence in what lies ahead, and great things are happening. So I'm very, very blessed. And
I know nobody can tell me that I move the same as any of these guys, because I don't move the same. I move differently, I move unique, and I know I move unique. Not only that, I speak unique, I act unique. I'm just different than these people.
I've just used all that fuel that I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna outwork everyone that says I cannot do it. And that's what I did, and that's how I rose up.
And the reason is because I know myself. Know yourself to know others. You know what I mean? That's what Bruce Lee said, and that's some true shit right there. You know what way you feel to know what way he feels. So I play off that. I know what way he feels, so I give him something to make him feel that way more.
I had made it in the fight game. The fight game, an Irishman in the UFC was literally, and I mean literally, laughed at. We were laughed at. I was laughed at when I said we were going to get to the UFC. Myself and my team were going to get to the UFC. Never mind get a win. Never mind even get a win in the UFC.
It is tough, but when you get yourself into such a great spot physically and mentally and in incredible condition, and then something happens, and it's tough. But tough times make good times. So I took it on the chin. I stayed focused. I stayed on my work, and now I'm back. I'm ready to go.
Then win a belt. Then win the second belt. I've continually climbed, but I've just used all that fuel that I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna outwork everyone that says I cannot do it, and that's what I did.
In competition, it's the best buzz ever. Well, how would you not want to do it? How would you not want to make this walk and experience this whole thing?
I never get tired. You're never gonna get me tired ever. I'm only 16. I'm 16 weeks over ACL surgery, and I swear to God, I'm in better shape than a guy that's fighting next week. A guy that's coming towards the end of his camp.
Going to keep going, keep hitting the gym, keep training hard, keep putting on performances that will ensure that they come back here and do this football stadium. I believe the demand is there. I believe it will happen.
Any of them. I'm in better shape now than they are fucking right before a fight.
I was like, I didn't show up training, I didn't show up to do classes. I used to teach the boxing every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, and John was away in Iceland at the time, or away in America somewhere teaching. So I hadn't been in there in a couple of weeks. And then the phone rang one night. I was about to go out with my friends, and I was like, it was John, and I didn't answer it. I wouldn't answer it. I was like, he's going to give out to me because I haven't been teaching the classes, I haven't been showing up.
And then it rang and it rang and it rang. I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm not going back.
I've got the fucking Egyptian cotton duvets and pillows. I've got everything.
Don't let the fact that I speak correct and I speak right and I speak with conviction. Don't let it confuse the fact that I outwork everybody, and that when the time comes, when the door shuts, when the bell rings, nobody does it better than me. Nobody is more calm than me. I'm able to calm my mind. I swear to God, I can go all day long. Yeah, all fucking day long I'll go.
Everyone is here for their own benefit. Forget Team Europe and forget Team USA. There is no friends in this business.
There's two things that motivate me, and that's movement and money.
You are either here to win or you are simply a filler. However, I'd advise you all to find comfort amongst each other in this situation, because this is about making it to these fights fresh, and that is it. Your hard training should already be done. You should already have your sparring and your rounds done. It's about keeping loose and getting through your fights now. We're all on our own journey, as am I. So this is it. You come in here and handle your own business. You don't need nobody to hold your hand. They will be next door.
Maybe not motivate me, because I don't know what motivate. Just what is motivation? I don't know. What interests me is human movement and money. You know what I mean?
Too much, but we've done some magic on this stuff, and I'm in this one in the ocean, everything, the whole shebang, jumping off speedboats, and it was a crazy one. And then you're doing this for 15, 16 hours a day, and then you go home and it's like, okay, you're up in 4 hours or 5 fucking hours. I'm saying, when are they getting home? What you mean?
I can do something that hasn't been done before. I can show the Irish people true martial arts, something they have never seen before. So that's what we're in the process of doing.
And I'm also doing it to secure because I recognize that it will secure my family's future. So why not take full advantage? Something that I love can actually secure my family's future.
And I would take the football out and play on the grass patch on my own, and I would kick the ball against the wall. And when I kicked the ball against the wall, I would imagine it was a goal, the goal net. And I scored a goal, and I would run off, and I would visualize a screaming arena cheering me on. And they were my first visions of selling out arenas and doing these type of things. Although it didn't end up in the football game, I ended up in a similar one. So it all worked out in it, and it was all true visualization. So,
and make us live a good life for the rest of our days. You know what I mean? And it's not work. I don't work. I live.
Keep dreaming, because that ain't the truth. I know my skill level has gone way up, even in the last camps, and I'm getting better. So I'm excited and confident to go in and not necessarily prove those people wrong, but prove my support correct. That's always my goal.
I seem to be I can be a product of my environment. You know what I mean? If I'm in with the wrong crowd, I just kind of become wherever. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to be isolated, and that's why this has helped me coming out here and being locked in an apartment on my own, building back up my leg, going from rehab to home to rehab to home. There was no outsiders. It was isolation. It was visualization. It was motivation, and it was dedication.
I've switched that completely. Like I said, my nutritionists travel to me full time. My doctors, my training partners, my coaches. I have a full team, and it's all for health, fitness, and peak performance. We've got.
I'd rather just this needs to be, to get to the level that you need to get to the pinnacle. It needs to be like that. It needs to be no outsiders. It needs to be, you need to have your team and your focus, and that's it. I don't need friends that aren't involved in this game.
You've got to be in shape. I think a trait of the successful is to train early, wake up and train early. You've got to be successful. Or you've got to be in shape.
Yes.
I was just going to the gym in Rackhill and then home to Luke, and I had nothing else to do. So it helped me. All these little things that happened just shaped it, and I'm grateful for each and everything that has happened.
I just, when a camp forms, when a fight forms, I'll gather a team of people. We go into the Vegas desert, lock ourselves away for 10 weeks and do insanity work. If I'm training back at home during camp, I have fighters locked in a hotel room waiting on call to be called and to come and fight me. When I seen that, I said, I spent zero.
I will never stay in there longer than I should. I'm a smart man. I'm smarter than I look. I will not stay in the fight. It's a dangerous business. Get in, get rich, get out.
The same way, the same essence in any hard work. Or in any success. It's hard work. That's it. Hard fucking work. You put it in, you believe in it, you will succeed, and that's it. I am living proof. If you want to look at a man who has clawed his way, fought with every ounce of his being to get to where he is. You're looking at him right here. So that's what I'm doing.
Exercise is the best form of medication for me, so I was just trying to keep busy with any exercise I could do. I was doing. I was really focused on my rehabilitation work. I was out in LA, but I was on my own for the most part. Many people have tore their ACL and returned to combat. It was tough, but I just carried on.